Hi Bear Cubs, welcome back to Bearbie. In episode 2 of Bearbie Rehab Centre, we are going to be turning this rather bedraggled and matted Sweet Rose's PJ into something completely different. Now, I say completely different, she's getting new hair and a new dress. So here's a closer look at her. She's pretty dirty, not filthy, but you know, she's gonna need a clean. She is wearing the struggle dress, and this is what I'm fighting against with her hair. Her curls have just completely matted, so she's gonna have to be shampooed, conditioned. We're gonna have to comb out all those tats, and she's going to have her hair reset. And here we've got another close-up of her hair so you can see just how tangled it is. And now we are going to get to cleaning her. So I've got nice warm hot water, and here's PJ. Let's pop her in and let her have a soak. So here we are with my trusty scrubby sponge, and I'm giving her a little scrub-a-dub-dub. Now, I do have a baby toothbrush. I did actually go out and buy one, but this was after I filmed this, so baby toothbrush scrubbing will have to be in the next video, I'm afraid. To be fair though, I do quite like using the scrubby sponge. So I'll just let her have a little soak while I get some fairy liquid to shampoo her hair. And we're just going to let that sit for a couple of minutes. And here we are back again with the big rinse. I did start off rinsing with hot water and I burnt my hand, so I had to add cold water. So I've managed to keep her thatched part intact, so we're going to move on to the conditioner, which is Sunny Isle Jamaican Black Castor Oil Conditioner. Really any conditioner will do, I just happen to like the smell of this one. I also use argan oil conditioner if it's particularly bad. So here we are, untangling the tangles. I was really surprised because her hair actually held the curls quite well after combing. So you may be wondering right about now what happened to Barbie is Evita Part 2. Well, I did some research. I did a lot of research. I read Santa Evita by Thomas Eloy Martinez. I read El Casa Eva Perón by Dr. Pedro Ara. I watched Santa Evita, the TV series. I watched all the films that Evita made when she was just Eva Duarte. I watched Eva No Duerme and I watched Wanny Ava, and to be completely honest with you, it left a really bad taste in my mouth, because some really disturbing things happened to Evita after she passed away, and I don't want my channel to be a downer channel. You know, it's dolls, we're gonna have fun, so I may do it at a later date, but for right now, let's just keep it light and let's keep it fun. So I'm still combing away. I took each curl and combed it out. I'm kind of annoyed about this, because I did pull out 2 hair plugs. Luckily they were right at the back, so it's there we go, there's one. I know there's the next one coming out. I think it is. Oh, perhaps not yet, but I did pull 2 plugs out, which, like I say, it's at the back, so easily covered. We can cope with that. Watching this back and doing the voiceover, I've just realised exactly how much work it was to detangle PJ. My God, she was in a mess. I did speed up the video to 2 times speed, just so you didn't have to sit through this mega detangling session in real time, because otherwise we would have been here all day. I did think that I'd got all of the little sections, but I hadn't. So I did go back in and pick out the ones that I'd missed. And here we are at the hairdressing station. See, her curls do look pretty cool, but I decided that I was going to give her a spiral perm. So we have my trusty comb. This is a metal pin tail comb, or rat tail comb, whichever you want to call it, and I'm using these little pink plastic swing arm curlers. So I'm splitting the hair off and I'm following the routing pattern, because this is just going to make it a lot easier for the sectioning for all the curls. So we've got the end paper at the ready. I'm going to comb the section of hair, wrap it with the end paper, and then curl in a spiral way onto the plastic swing arm curler. So I know a lot of people use straws, and I'm happy for you if that works for you. I personally I can't do straws. Don't know why, I've never been able to get them to look, the curls to look good. I've always had problems securing the ends, so I stick with these curlers because I have a background in hairdressing, and these are the tools that I'm used to using, so it makes sense for me to do what I'm used to doing, really. You'll notice when I get to the centre back that I'm rolling the hair away from the face on both sides. The reason that I'm doing this is so that there's no hair hanging in PJ's face, turning her hair into a curly mop. Also, when you get to the centre back, what I do is I'll curl one layer in the centre in one direction, and on the next layer at the same point I will curl the hair in the other direction, so it stops you from getting a parting in the back of the head, and it just looks nicer. Poor PJ, she looks absolutely terrified, doesn't she? So you'll notice that I've wound the curlers in a specific way. This is so that when her hair's dried and I unwind the curlers, the hair doesn't get tangled up in them, which you'll see when I take the curlers out later. And here she is, her wind is all finished. She's looking a little worse for wear, and the struggle dress is trying to work its way off. So let's just keep her modesty covered there. Okay, here we are, back again. I left her hair for about a week, and we're going to unwind the curlers. You may have noticed that she's not wearing the struggle dress. This is because I could not find the damn thing. You may also have noticed that my nails have been done. I've treated myself for Christmas and I had my nails filed and painted because, well, why not? You may be wondering what I'm doing with the pen. Well, I started using the pen to wind the hair onto from out of the curlers, and I got to a point where I thought, do you know what, It's such a faff. I'm just going to unwind the hair from the curlers without the use of the pen, and honestly it worked a hell of a lot better, as you can see here. We're also at my sewing table. I did make PJ's dress. I didn't record it for the simple fact that it was a nightmare. This dress was a nightmare, but we'll get onto that in a moment. I did actually want to leave her hair like this because, well, spiral perm, but I tried all kinds of different things to make it look nice. You'll see me struggle with this bloody ribbon in a minute, and it was such a faff. You know, I've got these big fat fingers and they do not work well with little people and tying ribbon around their heads. It was at this point that I decided I was just going to split those curls up and give her a massive ringlets, which I'm actually glad I did, because it looks so much better, which you're going to see in a minute. And here she is with the split ringlets. I think she looks so much better. So here is the dress I made. It's from a vintage 1980s Barbie clothes pattern. I do apologise for the camera going in and out of focus. This is a ring that I made and then the jewel dropped off, so I've got an extra one which I'm going to pop in the ring hole in her hand, and I'm securing it with a little plastic earring back. And we're going to undress her and put her new dress on. So this dress, okay, I'm not going to lie, I struggled making it. It's not the original dress that I was going to make. The problem that I had with this dress is two words: satin and organza. I do really love this dress, and would I make it again? Yes, absolutely. Did I have problems making this dress? Yes, absolutely. I have discovered that satin is the devil. I have discovered that organza is also the devil. But I'm thankful for the struggle because I do really like the end result. I will make this dress again, but in different fabric and minus the organza. So here she is, head to toe for you to see. There's the little ring that I made. I made the ring out of a plastic earring stem and a hot fix gem, just in case you were interested. So here she is, finally finished. She took me 3 weeks to do because I just had a lot going on. So here you are. I hope you love her as much as I love making her. She is definitely a favourite. Until next time, Bear Cubs, this is Bearbie, out.